News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, a popular collector shop is vandalized overnight. And did a local business take money and not provide services? News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
A business owner discovers he's the victim of an attempted break-in. It's August 11th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Terry Smith is putting up reward money for information leading to the arrest of what he believes is two people who tried to break into his coin and card shop on Postal Road last night.
I came in this morning at 6:17 to find out that someone had tried to break into my store. They had drilled out my lock. Looks like they used crowbars, tried to break the glass. Luckily, they didn't get in.
So we are here on Postal Road. What time do you think that these individuals attempted to break in?
Based on my security camera, somewhere between 10:40 and 2 a.m., I can see flashes of a phone being used to look to see what they're doing. But not enough detail to see who they are.
They were using a drill, and they even tried to drill through the glass at one point?
Yeah, they ripped the coating off the front of my door by using the drill, trying to drill through it, and it just slid down.
So they spent a good amount of time here.
Yeah, I figure that based on what I see in the video, I figure a couple hours.
We are here, of course, in a card and coin collector shop. Do you think that these individuals have been in here as a customer before?
I'm sure they've cased it out and realized there was things of value, and that's why they were doing everything to get in.
A lot of damage to the door and the lock.
Yes, the lock had to be replaced. The doors got damaged to it. Some quite major damage, but luckily it all held and they didn't get in.
Was there a vehicle that they drove up to this business location, or could you see it in the video?
No, there was no vehicle around. You could see the person walk, and I think there was two people. And you could see the shadow, but they did not drive the vehicle. Had they been dumb enough to drive the vehicle up, I could have identified the vehicle.
Could you see in the videotape male or female?
I couldn't tell. I would say it looked more male. The one gentleman looked bald, but that's not 100% sure because being at night and outside, my video, it wasn't so good. Had they come in, we'd have known who they were and we'd have got them.
You have an alarm system in here that is directly linked to the Nye County Sheriff's Office, right?
Yes, we do. We have an alarm system and we have 14 security cameras. So anybody coming in, you're going to get your picture bright and it's going to be posted on the news. You
saw some cars driving by at the time, so you think maybe people might have seen somebody out here at that time?
Yes, you could see the reflection of the lights go by during the time they were there. So I'd like to give a $500 reward to anyone that can give me information to catch them and convict the people for the attempted burglary.
All right, so that's here last night, right off of Postal Road, between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. If you saw anything, give a call to Smitty's Cards and Coins or to the Nye County Sheriff's Office?
Yes, either one's fine, Smitty's or Nye County.
What's the number here?
775-990-4880.
Well, Noel Young is disabled. He called News 46 to report that he believes he has been scammed out of money from a local dog breeder. The breeder denies any wrongdoing and says the fees Young paid to him were for boarding his dogs. Est Alpha, located on the south end of Pahrump, was recently in the news when the facility was denied a conditional use permit by the Pahrump Regional Planning Commission to expand the kennel facility from 30 dogs to 130 dogs. Vasily Platonov has now filed a lawsuit against Nye County shortly after the Board of County Commissioners supported the denial of the conditional use permit and ordered the additional dogs removed from the property, which has not occurred pending the outcome of the lawsuit. Resident Noel Young purchased 2 dogs from the breeder Est Alpha Canine Security Services. Young contacted News 46 because he paid the breeder allegedly $36,248 for the purchase of 2 dogs, training, and boarding. The disabled man only has 1 dog now, named Misty, whom he loves, but is not trained to do what he says he was promised, which was to be a service dog for him and for protection.
Right after I'd gotten out of the hospital, I had paid him for the $21,000 to train Max and Misty, and he said, well, why don't you come down here and work with me while we train them? And I said, well, okay, since I'm paying so much money, this would be a way for me to start rebuilding up my financial. And so I didn't think anything negative about it.
The other dog, named Max, Young says is back at Est Alpha Kennels. Young says he is owed at least $21,000 per the contract he has with Platonov. News 46 spoke to Vasily Platonov on the phone, who said that all of the money that was given to him by Noel Young was for boarding of his dogs and for room and board for Young. He also said that Young wanted to learn from him to become a breeder himself. He says he doesn't owe him any money. Noel said he worked on the property for almost a year in exchange for room and board. The receipts provided by Noel Young to KPVM TV show that the money paid to Est Alpha Canine Services is for the purchase of 2 dogs, transporting, and training. It even mentions that the boarding for the 3 months of training is free. At this point, Young has made a police report, sought legal advice, and is at a loss of what to do next. He feels stuck in Pahrump, coming from Reno, and doesn't have the service dog he spent all of his money on.
This is not my home. I mean, you know, and I'm kind of stuck here. I'm lost. This guy took everything from me. And basically, you know, before, it turned out real bad real quick, and I had to make a decision, stay or get out.
More news right after this break.